this works. Can y'all hear me? Am I good? Am I straight? What the sound sounded like? Press 1 if it sounds better. Take 2. Do over. I'm clear. We're good. Okay. Yes. Hold on. Let me look. I'm so random. I'm trying to I'm gonna get the chat out. I'm gonna get the because I didn't want to go live from my laptop because I'm on my laptop. So I was trying to go live on my phone. Clearly that's not working. I tried to go live on my iPad on Instagram earlier, and it nobody could hear me. So I'm like, well, shoot, all my devices is jacked up. I don't know what's going on right now. I just wait for the trolls to come on in. I can't even play my little theme music on the thing on the iPad. Damn it, it's too much going on. Hey, okay, I see Drama Queens in the house. Zills is in the house. Yes, Pretty Wings, Wanda. Yes, thank you to the moderators. Shay. Yes, Marshall. Okay, okay, okay. I see y'all. Jerome. Yes, Adrian, Sweet Queen, the Mocha, Regina. Yes, Squad is in the house. And if you haven't already, please, please, please go and sign up for the A Squad Facebook group. We have some things in store for y'all. We want to make sure that the people that our supporters are supported. I definitely, my thing is I don't want to give too much energy to negativity. I want to praise the people who praise me, and the people who don't, y'all can just watch from the sidelines. So definitely it's facebook.com. Zills will put the link in the chat. It's the A Squad. So if you want to find it, what I plan to do is anything that you want to talk about, anything you think that I can blog that I should blog about. We are going to share information in that group, so it won't just be me giving y'all information. We are going to collectively as a group talk about things, and in addition, come here and talk about the things that y'all want to talk about in the group. So that's the first thing. The second thing, the MB Masterclass, things are progressing. It's not progressing as fast as I would like it, but to those of you who have signed up and who are asking about it, it is definitely coming. I plan to have something solidly on the books by at least, oh God, it's May, July. Oh God, then that's essence. Oh my God, at least July. I'm gonna say the end of June, July. So I've been, trying to work on that, trying to work on the site, trying to work on the YouTube channel. In addition to doing that, as you saw last night, I'm a media sponsor for ATL Live on the Park. That's once a month though. So, but it was to kick off the event. I had to be there. Rico Perino performed. A couple of other people performed, but I'll do a post about that. What else? Okay, those are the minor things. Now, because I went out last night, got in a little late or whatever, I wasn't up. I wasn't perusing, the interwebs, early this morning or whatever. Hell, I didn't get up today at 11. So all of a sudden, I'm looking on my Instagram. I got all these fish emojis, child. I got people calling me stank pussy. I got people like cursing me. I'm like, what is the people cursing for? Like, why are the people so angry? Why are the people so angry this early in the morning? Like, look. If I wake up mad, I'm just gonna go back to sleep because I don't want to like bring that negative energy in the world. And I suggest if you wake up angry and upset, you may want to do the same until you can wake up with a good attitude because God opened your eyes and you saw a bright day. The last thing I do when I wake up is think about somebody else and how I'm gonna affect them and ruining their day. That's the last thing I'm gonna do. A. B. Apparently, the post that I did about Khia yesterday struck some nerves. They're saying I shouldn't have mentioned Timothy Hinton. I feel like Timothy Hinton is a part of the Queen's Court story. So when I blog about Queen's Court, I'm going to mention Timothy Hinton and or T.S. Madison or whatever y'all choose to call him, her today, or what him, because he doesn't deserve my respect. But that's besides the point. In the post, you can go over to straight from the A.com right now. It's been up, dang, 24 hours. So I mean, I don't understand. Like, if you don't support me, don't come to my site. If I don't support you, I'm not coming to your site. I'm not watching your videos. I don't know how many views you got. I don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? So for somebody to be like so hell bent on, you know, coming on my channel telling me I ain't got no views, or coming on my channel or up under my Instagram post telling me, you know, I'm just, you know, I'm just amazed. And then for these same people, some of them, but the same people that are worshiping this person, that the person that they're worshiping is constantly, you know, referencing my vagina as if you don't really want one, as if you wish you weren't. But you know, like, I'm not gonna even go into that because we've already been into that. But my thing is that the only insult you got is to talk about my vagina and how it smells? Like, I'm just like, really, like, okay, that's not a read. Like, it's not a read to me because I know it's not true. A, B, it's not a read. Like, no, you talk about real women all the time. Real women don't do that to other real women. And the women that are over there co-signing that stuff are lost, confused, tired, through, delayed, all the things you want to call it, because queens support queens. That's all I gotta say. And real recognize real. And if you are somebody who wants to live in a state of confusion, like Andrew Caldwell says, if you want to live in a state of confusion, then go right ahead and live over there and leave me alone, because we all are, and I'm not going to even put myself in that same category because I'm in media. I write about things. I cover things you see on the site all the time. I can't even think of the last time I wrote a post about that man. I wrote about Khia. But Khia and him, they have a talk show platform, correct? They talk about people. They talk about current events. They talk about celebrities. They talk about all of those things. But I'm trying to figure out, how is it that the people who talk about people so bad don't want to be talked about? Like, again, I don't care what y'all say about me. You can call me vagina, you can call me stanky, you can call me Gary Coleman. I gave y'all that. I gave it to you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care. Like, it doesn't affect me one way or the other, because the only thing it does is send people over to see if what you're saying is true. I'm never gonna say anything negative about you, because you're a walking read in itself. So I don't understand how somebody can. What was it? Somebody put up under my post the other day. They called me a beanbag body. So now you want to fat shame me. You want to body shame me. You want to vagina shame me. You're doing all the things. And, you know, I was talking about Rachel Dolezal the other day and her white privilege. This person who wants to be a man is exerting their male privilege by doing all the things that angry, bitter men do. You know, when a man doesn't get what he wants, what do they do? Well, some of them. I'm not gonna like male bash over here, but, you know, like insecure men. Let's just say that insecure men who don't know themselves. What do when they can't get the woman they want, or the woman they want has offended them in some way, or, you know, a woman in their life or around them has said something, or, you know, a woman walking on the street who they speak to who diss them. What do? You old ugly bitch. I ain't want to talk to you. You old stank pussy hoe. I ain't want to talk to you. Know, like, they lash out. And so now that's what it's feeling like to me. Like, and I remember Khia saying something similar. Dude, I don't know you. I don't want to know you. I don't need to know you. You ain't never smelled my pussy. You ain't never been in my pussy. And let you tell her you don't like pussy anyway. So I don't know what's going on. I really don't. Drama queen, it is a bit frustrating because, you know, the only thing that's frustrating me, because, again, I don't even care about the whole you talk about me, I talk about you, why you talking about me, that kind of thing. my thing is just so many other bitter people who come behind that. You coming up under my post talking about you gonna kill me. You saw it. I left it up on my Instagram when I was in Instagram. Dude, can you gonna get your ass beat? I'm gonna beat some dude named Jamal, and I'm like, dude, like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't know you. I don't fight men. And I keep saying that I don't fight men, and that's referencing T.S. Madison, Timothy Hinton, whoever you want to call her today. I don't fight men. I don't. I don't engage. I don't do that. I'm gonna let the men in my life do it, and I'm gonna be done with it. So I'm just like, what is this going on? Like, look, now they on Josh page harassing him. So yeah, you know, Josh got time. Josh gonna go back and forth, and Josh gonna say whatever he gotta say, and I'm like, look, now just don't, you know, do you. I don't care. That's your site. That's your page. You can talk about whoever you want to talk about. You can do whatever you want to do. But I already, you know, I told y'all last night the other night when Josh and I were in the car together. Like, I was just telling him just to be careful. That's all. I'm not trying to control. Hey, Josh, I love you. I'm not trying to control nothing Josh says. But again, I just want to be careful. I mean, because ain't nobody got time for this dumb shit. Ain't nobody got time for violence. Ain't nobody got time to be back and forth to court. Ain't nobody got time for it. I don't want to have time for it. You know, so that's really the bulk of what I had to say. I know people are crazy, which is why which is why I'm covered. I'm prayed up every day. Yeah, and so I'm not afraid to walk around my city. I've been in my city, shit, the bulk of my life. So why would I? First and foremost, those people don't even live in Atlanta. Let's start there, Josh. Josh, let's start there. The people that are like coming for me don't even live in the city limits. Like, dude, like, why are you bothering me? I live in Atlanta. You live somewhere way out 100 miles from here. I'm not even trying to hear all of this. Thank you so much, Latoya. I appreciate you. And you know, people keep talking about I'm trying to start a war between black women and trans. That's what I'm trying to do is be supportive of the people who are supportive of me. That's it. You know, Khia, before I had even met her, she was supportive of me. You know what I'm saying? She, you know, did little things to show that she was supportive. When I noticed all of her social media and things began to crumble and fall based on the fact of, you know, these people feeling some kind of way, I reached out to help her. So, I mean, that's what I would hope that any woman would do for another woman, black, white, red, green, Puerto Rican, whatever. But this whole LGBTQ bashing, I mean, you know, they're bashing us. You know, I ain't trying to bash them. It's just too much. And then to say, they're on all my pages. They're watching everywhere I go. Everything I do, every person in a picture I'm with, going to their page, trying to, like, you know, harass them too. Like, how much is too much? Like, how much is too much? You can count on one hand how much I've talked about them. So then they're like, well, you all keep talking about this person, and I'm like, what about? What about? Do I keep talking about anything? And who is dictating what I write and what I don't write about on my media platform, on my site? Like, who is dictating that? So, and why are you there if you're not a supporter? You know, and the haters who view the most stuff. That's why I'm like, okay, you done read every blog post. You exactly everything I've said. You know when I say it. You looking at numbers. You up under posts on my, you know how I screenshot like the YouTube and I'll put it on Instagram occasionally. So you on Instagram talking about, oh, you ain't got no views up under the post. And the only thing I'm saying in ice cream and sprinkles, thank you so much. You're right, because you're saying this is what he wants, and I get it. But it works both ways. You know, you talk about me, I'm talking about you. Let's play the game, okay? I mean, but there's a difference in the message. You know what I'm saying? My message is, his message is hate. And for someone who is involved in a community that, you know, says that, they're unjustly targeted, it's like you're targeting me at this point. I mean, what is it about me that you feel some kind of way about? Like, we've already been to court, we already got mutual restraining orders. Let the shit go. Like, we talked about, the judge said freedom of speech is freedom of speech. That's why I'm like, I ain't trying to sue you for saying I'm a pussy stank. I ain't trying to sue you for calling me a beanbag. I ain't trying to do that. But at the end of the day, like, why you feel some kind of way about me rehashing the stuff that's true? Like, you're a part of the Queen's Court story. I was writing about the Queen's Court. I was writing about Khia and how she has emerged from the drama with unscathed, pretty much. And she got high def cameras. The sound is great. She working on the Skype. She going live. She got her social media platforms, coming back up and popping. The supporters are there. You see, she's on time. Like, shit, I'm late when I go in there. Khia be on time. I be like, I'm just trying to support, and I can't even get there on time. So, I wanted to salute that. And in saluting that, I spoke about the things that she had been through to get to where she is. That's a part of the story. I cannot ignore that the part of the story was, in the beginning, like I said, this person tried to steal the trademark. We already been through that. This person, didn't put Khia's name on. We already been through that. It's just been one thing after the next, after the next, after the next. And, we can rehash it all day long. And then, the people who don't know, then I was targeted. My phone number was put out there, blah, 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 blah. I was getting threats. We went to court, whatever. We got restraining orders. That's what we wanted. And we here. And it's done. So why are we still going through this? Explain. I don't know. You hope Khia ignored him. It's most likely it's done. Like, she's moved on. I'm only talking about it because I was just faced with it this morning. That's where his target is at this point, because clearly he's focused on targeting the people who support her, Khia, her being Khia. And that's what it's feeling like at this point. So I'm going to keep supporting Khia, because it seems like the hate is coming because I support Khia. Because I've never experienced this kind of situation before. They're digging up old fake ass stories, trying to get dirt on me, talk about Chris Stokes. Honey, I'm sure Chris Stokes wishes that story would go away. We could talk about the Chris Stokes story all damn day. I do not care. I don't owe Chris Stokes no money. Chris Stokes don't owe me no money. He probably should, because I paid plenty of lawyers' fees defending the shit. He lied about, he was another bitter Betty. It's just one thing after the next, child. It's just one thing after the next. I was low key into this messy blanks. Are you sure? That's the I will. Years have been out here 10 years doing whatever I do. So just because you paying attention to that subgroup of people that I blog about don't mean that I ain't blog. You can go on my site and see my work speaks for itself, and I blog every day, every other day sometimes. But go through all the pages. Go through every single page. That's work that I have done. And so if I'm busy typing up shit, writing shit, editing videos and shit, posting stuff to my site, tell me, when do I have time to talk about T.S. Madison, the Maddie Gang, Geo, whoever? Who has time to do that? I've been focusing on me and my site and my business. This is what I do every day. And the people who watch me every day see what I do every day. So I do one post out of the thousands of posts that I do. Now all of a sudden I'm blogging about somebody every day and I'm harassing him and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Girl, boy, bye. Oh my God, this is just, oh my God, it's so funny. He said, and it's like so childish, like, this is the only reason, look, it's early for me. You see, it is early for me. I ain't got no lash on. I still got my damn brows on from last night a little bit. It's early. And it was too early to be talking about some childish shit. You stink. You ugly. You fat. Okay. What else you got? What else you got? I'm still here. What else you got? I'm stank. I'm ugly. I'm fat. Um, talk about my makeup, my clothes, my shoes, uh, my website ugly, my friends ugly, my dog. I mean, what else you got? Like, I'm trying to figure out at what point will you realize that you shooting blanks. You are shooting blanks, and clearly I don't know. Stop licking my feet, mean dog. Thank you, Cedric. Yes, like this video, like this video, like this video. Subscribe to my channel. I'm sure the trolls are hot. They in here, Chaka. They were just at the on the Instagram talking plenty of mess. You talk about my rant. My rant is so like low key, just whatever. Josh's rant is probably gonna be work because Josh is feeling what I was feeling like a couple of weeks ago. Like Josh is enjoying it. Let's just say that Josh is enjoying it. Me, on the other hand, it was like, who has all that time to create fake Instagram accounts with my picture on them? Who? That is really a fan. That is really someone who invested time and energy into you, because it's like, who you done went through my whole channel. You done screenshot videos, to catch my face in an ugly, like, distorted. You screenshot that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have spent time. I don't have that kind of time. I don't. So clearly, I mean, y'all ain't making no money. Y'all ain't making no money moves. Y'all ain't doing nothing. If you got time to do that, thank you, Val. Thank you so much. You said you're going to keep supporting. Thank you. Next case. Next case. Where my gavel at? Because, man, I'm going to hang up because I'm spending too much time and energy on this, and I need to be blogging. I haven't even put up a blog post today. The last blog post I put up, was Kenya Moore and her baby bump, and it seems like it's non-existent. I'm changing subjects. Let me see. Now, let me see. Hold on. Let me see. I answer questions. I don't even care. Let me see. Blah, 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 blah. Timothy is mad. They crazy as fuck. Hater fans. Biggie is like, wait a minute, bitch. We should do an hour of prayer. Yes. I mean, I've been praying, child. Thank you so much. I've been praying. Please don't allow this person to get to you. No, I'm good. I just like to acknowledge it, because if I don't acknowledge it, they feel like they have the power over me. Because I've been through this before, as you know, the whole fucking Dineva situation, and I felt like then I didn't have a YouTube channel, and I could have opened one. It wasn't that hard, but I felt like I wouldn't talk about it because I didn't want to hurt the people that were involved, the people that he dragged into it, the Derek J, the George, the this, and we all are still cool. So it's like, even with that, a lot of the people that he was dragging into it wasn't in the public eye. So, and they didn't want to be. So I didn't want to like do that. And then, I just didn't want to. So I chose then to shut up when I should have spoke then, because clearly people thought that he had power over me and he didn't. Yeah, and that's just my logic behind it. It's nothing, look, my favorite word, nefarious. It's nothing nefarious about my reasoning, or I'm not trying to like get clicks and views or whatever. I just really feel like some things you can't let slide. You just got to acknowledge it and, keep it moving and, show people that it's not affecting you. That's it. What else? You said speak loud. Oh, yes, Joshua, speak loud so they can hear it. Let me see. Khia Michelle not being childish. What's up with the tea with Candy's new show with Marlo, Rico, and fucking I will speak on that. In fact, Jay Watts, let me talk about this new show that Marlo and Candy has for a second. Marlo, as you know, I don't know if I should probably write this. I'll give y'all a little bit. Marlo was really, 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 really thirsty for getting on the show. She didn't think that this is the short version. She didn't think that there was a shot of her ever like coming back on to the Housewives. If you recall, when her and Nene weren't friends, she didn't think so. So she was trying to get her Ask Marlo YouTube channel up. Her Josh said to write it. Okay, I give you a little bit. I won't give you no more. But she was trying to do all of this. She was trying to do all of that. And, Candy came up with this idea that was similar to like a fashion queens type of sort of kind of reality kind of fashion kind of show, whatever. I don't know. Thank you so much, Wonder Wind. That is so generous of you. Thank you so much. But she came up. Okay, I'll tell it. I'll tell it. Y'all keep super chatting. Shoot, I'll tell it. But Candy came up with the show. They came up with the concept. This was even before Funky Done even got on the Sister Circle show, and they filmed a sizzle reel and a pilot. They pitched it to a few shows. Bravo got first right of refusal, and Bravo refused. And apparently, she shopped it around some more, and I think maybe TV One or We was interested. I'm not sure, but this was either 2 or 3 years ago. Here we are 2 or 3 years later, and Marlo and Nene have made Marlo made a big impact. Okay, impact on the show. So being her brother, she season whatever contract that Marlo signed with Candy to do this deal was kind of interfering with her being on RHOA, which was her goal. So the contract apparently expires soon. Am I buffering? I don't know. The contract apparently expires soon, and Marlo was hoping that it would expire soon so she could do more with the Housewives. So my thoughts on the situation was she jumped at the opportunity to work with those two people, and she really didn't want to, and she was just trying to be on the show, and she thought that was her only opportunity to be on the show. Now she's back in with Bravo and the Housewives. I don't think she wants to be on that show anymore, and if it moves forward, I think it's a bad deal for Marlo. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I think it would be a downgrade for her at this point. And I'm sure she's working behind the scenes to make it not happen. But that's the short version. Nobody wants to see Try Hard Marlo. I think Marlo is entertaining. Marlo is very entertaining, and I feel like putting her, with those ratchets is like she was already kind of like down here. A is up here, Z is down here. So she was already kind of like down here. But then, putting her on the show, those people bringing her down here below Z. And, when she was already kind of coming up. So we'll see how that works. But I think, she's going to have a bigger role on Housewives next season. She's gotten back into good graces with Andy. So that's where the dilemma lies. I don't think that she's really gonna do it. If that contract expires, I don't think so. I think whoever leaked it, and I pretty much know who leaked that information, it's the same person who texts me being messy about Funky Dineva. He's on that show as well. Rico Chappelle. Hey, child. He wants people to blog about it and talk about it because he feels like any type of buzz would give him good, because ain't nobody talking about them. But there you have it. Thank you, Wanda, for the super chat though. You say yes, good name. Marlo's new name is Missy Marlo. No, her name will always be Mugshot Marlo. You wish you would be friends with the Married to Medicine crowd. I'm cool with them. I'm cool. Me and Quad don't see eye to eye, but Mariah and I are cool. I just don't watch the show, but I will. Yes, D. Ramsey. Rico is very messy. Very messy. He and Funky Dineva are one and the same as far as I'm concerned. We as blacks have been entertaining negativity from massa since slavery. Yeah. Do you think Timothy be getting a lot of personal information about you from my ex friend Funky? I don't know, maybe. I mean, he doesn't. Here's the thing, y'all keep talking about my ex friend Funky. Funky was never a friend, so you take that ex off. He was an associate, and he doesn't know as much as y'all think he knows. So there's that. So yeah, and I haven't talked to him or seen him or been around him in 2 or 3 years, and there's that. So whatever information he's giving him is way old, so he can have it. Candy is about her business. Tara Lund said he will be tuning in. I would give it a shot. I would give it a shot, but very entertaining with big personality. You think it's a smart move? Donnell Jones, mama. Huh? What I miss? Oh, uh, you don't watch any of that reality mess. I kind of stopped because I really know that a bunch of it is not as real as you one would think. We can talk about um, that's the reason why I stopped covering Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, because it was so scripted, so like a lot of it is improv. They actually tell them what they want and they give it to them pretty much. A lot of it, but at least make it realistic. You know what I'm saying? So with Love and Hip Hop, it just kind of threw me like I'm just so tired of doing stories about how Kirk and Rashida are still together and how you know the baby mama ain't really the baby mama, and how she only filed a court document just for publicity, but neither one of them showed up in court and it was dismissed. And it's just like, okay, this is getting to be real strategic, like for a check. So yeah, I just kind of got tired of being that person to like do that. Even though it's kind of like my job, but it just kind of got old. Not to say I won't do it again. You used to be all in, but now you only follow Little Women of Atlanta and LA. Okay. There's a rumor about Phaedra coming back. There is a rumor. It is a rumor, and it's not true. Unfortunately, I wrote about that as well on Straight from A. And you see what I mean? Like, most of these reality stars know that their money is in the reality show business, and so when they get off of the reality show, it is very important to keep your name associated with said reality show. So Phaedra, for example, took pictures with Portia while they were at a party, and it wasn't a Real Housewives of Atlanta party. It wasn't being filmed. Um, it was what it was, and Freddie O took the pictures. The pictures went viral. They went viral on Instagram. Everybody saw them in a picture together. And what does Media Takeout do? Phaedra's coming back. Look, she filmed the scene with Portia. Clickbait. Y'all fell for it, and that's what the internet is. And I'm spending too much game. Zills. Am I? Let me see if Zills would be great if y'all discuss Love and Hip Hop Atlanta and Married to Medicine in the group. Okay, we'll do that. But yeah, so she's not coming back to the show. At least not this season. But it's something to talk about. Y'all ran with it. She talked about it for a week. They followed up with even more pics of Phaedra. So Phaedra's getting a little buzz, which is what she wanted. And like I said, what she's doing right now is basically it look like a trail of snowflakes. Thank you, Opine. What she's doing right now is basically just being an Instagram blogger. Will there be any good storylines? I don't know what there will be yet, Kim Lynn. I don't know. They haven't started. I mean, they filmed a few scenes, but I don't know what the storylines will be. Phaedra is an Instagram model. Yes, if you go to her site, you will see that she's an Instagram model. So what do y'all think about Larissa from Flavor of Love? I don't know who that is. Where is Biggie? He's right here, sleep. Right here. Right there. Boots. Does Phaedra still practice law? I mean, she's a lawyer. So I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question. She had an office. Um, as far as I know, she still has her office. I don't know any of her clients though. No shade to Phaedra. I mean, she's Joshua said no. She's helped me in a case a time once. I was about to say a time or two, but I'm like no, just once. So the office is closed. Joshua. Phaedra signed to Wilhelmina. Was it Wilhelmina Modeling Agency? But she's an Instagram model. So if you notice, no, you talk about she hasn't been booked. She's an Instagram model. What I feel like they do is sell posts like to her following. She has like 2 million followers, and that's no shade. They market to her following, and so she models on her Instagram page. The sponsored post through Wilhelmina. A model for real, not like a high fashion model or anything like that, but just she does posts where she like poses with stuff. Married to Medicine had some good subject matter. They did. I started watching it towards the end, and they did. They did. Josh's out naked eyes. Yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens. So anyway, you guys, I just wanted to come in for a little while and say hi. Hold on, where is the? I think I vented enough. I am going to go ahead and put my post up today. Jerome says, so Phaedra is a level above flat tummy tea. Pretty much. Pretty much. You said there's a market for petite models that look like Phaedra. It may be. Miss Black Butterfly, it may be. Phaedra's not ugly. She's a cute woman. You think Quad's husband should find someone to have his kids? Great life. Thank you, Katina. So I need to get busy. I'm trying to look. We in there. So I will come on later. Thank you so much for the people, for the support. Again, that's why we started the A Squad group, so that we can support each other. Again, I have some things planned for the supporters. The haters, they can hate all day, and they can watch, and they can lurk, and they can talk about me. They can do all of that. It's a long shirt dress. It's a shirt dress, but since I'm sitting down, it's kind of it's a shirt dress. Thank you. Y'all have a wonderful day as well. Thank you. Don't forget to like this video. What? I ain't got about 88 likes. Come on now. It's 300 of y'all in here. Y'all can give me at least 150. Like this video before you leave. Thank you. Don't forget to go to the Facebook group, the A Squad Facebook group, where I may be giving a little bit extra tea in the Facebook group. Also, I talked about the masterclass earlier in this video. The sign up is signup.mbmasterclass.com, and thank you for allowing me to vent. I'm not gonna say I won't talk about it again, but trust and believe it ain't gonna be every video. It ain't gonna be all the time. I ain't gonna be throwing shade. I'm good on all of that. And thank you, squad. I appreciate y'all. I really do appreciate y'all. Drama Queen Zills, all Lanina, all of the mods. I appreciate y'all as well. So go ahead and rewatch this video. Yes, we got up to 148. 2 more. Give me 2 more likes. Give me 2 more. Can I get 2 more? Can I get 2 more likes? Just 2 more. I can't get to 150. Like this video, damn it. Thank you. 150. We in there. Thank you, guys. I'll see y'all later. Bye.